Welcome back. This is Empower. We focus on people and workplace. And you're looking at ourselves when you're dealing with entrepreneurs and we are young in the marketplace. How do we remain to be the light? And to get together with us today is Emma, who is doing a business, and she's excelling, and God has taken her steps. And we want to know the challenges she's facing as she does this business, because we have ups and downs. So what are the challenges that comes with this food business?
The very one that it's a greatest one, I'll say,
Yes.
for us is marketing.
Oh. Okay.
Someone said they can't buy from you if they do not know you.
Yes.
Not that they won't, they can't. Like basically,
Wow.
they will never buy from you if they do not know you.
Yeah.
And there are big industries out here. You know, someone will opt for industry A because it has been in existence for a while, you know, and you're just new into the market.
Yeah.
So marketing has been really a great challenge because you will find, yes, you put it out there on social media.
Yeah.
Someone will come to your inbox and they're asking about your prices, but they want to intimidate you. You know, they are like, you know, so-and-so is a big company and they're offering this service at this amount. What about yours? You know, yours seems to be way too, you know, expensive. So navigating marketing has been real stress.
Wow,
Yes.
I can imagine. So how have you gone through it? Because you don't give up because of that.
Never.
And you're passionate about this. So how do you navigate the market around that? Because of whichever business we do, you always find a business that has been there longer than us, seems to be doing better than us. But how are you navigating it?
We know our value. So we will speak to you and tell you the value of what we are offering. And as much as there is that competition, you know, whatever you're getting from them might look similar to what we are offering, but it's not. You know, their taste is different from ours. So we ask you, what if you get a bite and you bring 10 more friends? You know, how about that? Because we guarantee you, you know, we are very sure with ourselves. We know what we are offering. So the moment you will have a taste, literally we know you're going to come back and you're going to come back with someone else. So for businesses that are, you know, facing such challenges, you just have to know your worth. You just have to know, you know, the value of your services, the value of, you know, your products, and that will stand out for you. Because I might bring you, let me say, use an example of chapati. We make different types of chapatis. So there is a time we were marketing brown chapatis, and people have seen, you know, pumpkin chapatis, they have seen white chapatis. So white chapatis and pumpkin, you know, from a photo, they look very delicious. But the brown ones, it's totally a different case. So when we posted that, you know, there's a comment that someone made, and then they were like, these chapatis, they look like you made them the other day. You know, they are not of the same day. So you sit down and you think through, and you know, like, people will dwell on such comments.
Of course.
Like, let us see what she's going to say, you know, let us comment on this, let us follow up on this, we see how she's going to respond, you know. But you have to make it clear, you know, this is brown, just like brown ugali does not look the same as white ugali, so this is the same case. But if you are into brown chapatis, you know better. For you. And if you're not into brown chapatis and you want to give it a try, just purchase one. And then come back.
So such comments, you know, I imagine the negative comments, because even me sometimes I get some negative comments and I'm like, okay, what do I say? So when you're dealing with a product and I give a negative comment, so for you, what does it do to you? It makes you more aggressive, or?
At first sight, we are human beings, and we know the reaction. You're like, Jesus, why is she even thinking this way? Why is he even thinking this way? You know. But then you remember, this food is not bad at all. You know,
as much as business also.
As much as she has her or his own comment, you know, this is what I know about this food. This is what I know. If I taste it, it feels this good, you know. So you come back and you counter it. So basically, as much as it will kind of bring you down, just be motivated. Yes. You can rise above the negative comment.
Sometimes you have to give yourself some time first before you respond.
Yes.
So that you don't respond again in another way. Wow, amazing. And how does your faith affect this business? How you do this business on a daily basis? You were born again, as you told us. And you're working, and when you're doing a business like this, you interact with different people who may not even know the Lord. Anyone, actually your business, anyone would look forward to it. Anyone would want food in the market. So how does your faith influence it?
First of all, for you to venture into entrepreneurship, you need crazy faith. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Wow.
Even if, let's say, for instance, you're not a Christian, you're not born again, but you want to venture into entrepreneurship, there is something you must believe in.
Yes.
And it must be, beyond the normal level. Because if someone told me, tomorrow you leave your accounting job, you venture into entrepreneurship, and you're into hospitality, you're into food, something you've never studied, I'll be like, you're mad, you're lying, But it needs faith. Wow. So, number one, for me, what I did, I went back to God. God, I feel this way. I feel led. Basically, I'll say my entire life, since childhood, I've been into business, but not consistent. Because in primary school, I studied from our village in Budalangi. Yes. So from there, I could go, you walk miles, to go and buy some sugarcane to come and sell.
Yes.
And my mother was so much against it because she's like, you're walking long distance, you're carrying heavy things on your head and what have you and what have you. But every Saturday in the morning, before she wakes up, she'll find me, she's thinking maybe probably you're cleaning the house and all that. You have your 50 shillings, off you go. She will see you maybe at midday.
Yeah, after selling sugar.
Yeah, she's so mad, She'll ask me to help her do something. But I'm like, you will give me something in return. So if she gives me money, off I go to my business. And as a kid, you will do business Monday to Friday afternoon after classes, and you go buy sweets. You don't even save, you just go buy sweets, buy yourself some nice things, and especially food and sugary food, and then the money is done. So on Saturday, again, you need some money to go for a new stock. So that is how I started. And then when I came to campus now, I think 2 weeks into campus, I just said, I want to do business. I had 1,000 shillings, so I headed to Gikomba. I bought some tops, chiffon tops, and then I came to school. So I could knock every door. I have tops here, I have tops here, I have tops here.
So it's something that actually has been in you.
Yes.
So all along now, how is I want you to relate this and faith now. And all these businesses, because you seem to be someone who has it inside. Even as you do this accounting, there's something telling you, what? This is what you should do. How is it influencing it up to today, your faith in God?
All right. So the other times I wasn't literally born again per se. Yes. But now when I got born again, now these royal foods is what I dedicated to God. So before I ventured into it, I knew there are risks. And I wouldn't walk through them alone because they are really heartbreaking. You can be crushed and you tell yourself, I'm closing up and I'll never get into business again. Because imagine making a loss on your first day of business.
First time. You can be frustrated.
Very frustrated.
If you're not having a big heart, you can't move on.
So I went to God and I told him, this is the plan that I have.
Yes.
Now I want to venture into this. I want to give it my all. I remember even talking to a leader at church. He's a deacon. And I told him about my plans, and thank God, God also used him because he enlightened me as far as the business is concerned. And he spoke to me, and then I said, well, I will go and start it. So when I'm starting, I'm here, I'm saying, God, this is what I have. This is what the business idea that I have.
Yes.
So you take over.
Wow.
You know, you take over. There's a scripture in the Bible where it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. I had not seen prophets. You know, I was just hoping, and I'm still hoping that it will be better. So if you do not have God to cling on, I believe it's very hard for you to thrive in business, because God is the one who makes ways. Yes, I'm posting these chapatis, I'm posting these mandazis. Everyone else is posting.
Yeah, you're not
and
the only
actually,
one.
you'll find someone who was a photographer, and I'm here with my techno phone, you know. So the photos are a bit different. So for someone to be convinced that, you know, Royal Foods is better than Person B's food, it takes God.
You're right.
Yes.
So how do you shine in the marketplace?
How do I shine?
In a brief way.
How do I shine in the marketplace? I'll say it's just takes God. Basically, that is what I can
just
say. You on
letting God
shining.
lead you.
Yeah, you just let God direct you. Because I remember when I was doing marketing in CBD, I didn't carry food samples.
Yeah.
I just came, and at that time, I do not have stickers. I do not have posters. I'm just moving, you know, going about business. You know, on Monday we have a fellowship in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to attend that fellowship. It's from 4. But before then, I'll go and market. So you walk into a place and you're telling them about the food. You're telling them, this is what I have on the menu.
Yeah.
And they're like, can we see what you have?
Yeah, you have nothing.
You have not cooked. So you do not have a photo to show. And you cannot use someone's photo because they will tell you, we need exactly like this.
That's
and you
true,
can't
you
offer
don't.
exactly
Yes,
like
you
that.
can't.
You know. So I'll say it takes God, because you've spoken to someone and they feel like we can buy, you know.
Beautiful.
And then they go, you know, like God uses them, funny enough, to just speak to their colleagues, you know.
Beautiful. You want to close this program. What is your last word to that person who want to start a business and maybe they are fearing? Few words, because our time is up.
Awesome. What I'll say is, you know, don't feel like the idea is not, you know, going to yield. Take the risk.
Beautiful.
The risk, sorry. You take the risk and you move on and never give up.
Yes.
Never give up. And most importantly, have it built on God. Because if you have God, you have somewhere to run back to. If you hit the rock, you will come back and tell God, I've hit the rock. How do I navigate?
Beautiful.
It's easier that way.
Wow, thank you so much, Emma. It was good to listen to you. And I believe even if you listened to Emma, a young lady doing business, passionate about it, we've learned a lot. Let's run to God. He is the source of everything that we need. This is Empower. My name is Beatrice Chuchu. God bless you.